Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on the offensive side of the ball, looking at the Houston Texans playbook, and we're back in bunch, baby. And I feel like I've tackled more bunch formations in this particular Madden than any years past. Typically, I kind of shy away from these type of formations, more meta formations. But this bunch tight end strong, just really fun. Condensed formation, you get the 4 strong, 4 eligible receivers to one side of the field with the bunch plus the running back. It's just a super powerful scheme. I really like it, man. You want to take it online, have a little bit of fun, kind of abuse some of these defenses that Madden gives you. We're going to be able to do that with this scheme. So I'm going to come out in the inside zone just as our semblance of the run game. Rest are going to be pass plays, and we'll match with nickel on the other side of the ball. So let's just get right out on the field. So of course we are going to start with the run game, the inside zone. Always very important, even in these condensed formations, especially in these condensed formations, I would say. You want to be able to go on ahead and run the ball. You might have been able to do a little bit better with my person on this particular, this Texans squad right here. But Joe Mixon going to be a nice running back for us there. You see the center climbing up, and that's exactly what we want to have. We want that center, one at my left guard, right guard. I want one of these interior offensive linemen to go on ahead and climb there. It is a versatile run. I should have tried to bounce it out. And I do like to say it in all these videos. These inside zones, very versatile runs. Unfortunately, we are out of shotgun here. The running back is lined up to our right or the left, depending on, if you flip the formation right or left. But it's going to make it very tough in this particular situation with the running back to the right. It's going to make it tough to get back to the right side of the field without having like a counter run called or something like that. So having this inside zone kind of allows you to, you can see very versatile run. I hate to say it. I hate to pound that drum. But you can kind of bounce it out. You see he's cut it up the middle. We're going to be able to kind of get back to the right side of the formation there. I should have bounced it out to the left. But you're going to be able to get to a lot of different things just from this one run. Like here you can kind of see we can, well, you probably want to get more upfield there. But you are able to at least get that animation, I guess, get stuck in that animation where you can go on ahead and make a play with the ball. Here you kind of see bounce it off to the right. Boom. And that would actually be a house call. We'll take that with Joe Mixon. Okay, I didn't really realize he had those kind of wheels on him right still. But the inside zone, we talk about it in a lot of these videos, man. Just a super good run, especially if you're only going to have one. I would definitely recommend, whether that's under center, out of shotgun, having that zone run as your one run if that's what you're going to do. So let's get into these pass plays. Spot, zig, slot corner is going to be our first one. And usually with these schemes, guys, I like to come out and just put one adjustment. I'm going to streak Stover over here, the B icon receiver, streak him, and then I'd want to be done, boom, call the play. This one, I do like to take Christian Kirk as well and just put him on a corner route. Unfortunately, you cannot. I'm trying to custom stem him right now, and you are not able to do that. So 2 hot routes, Kirk on the corner route, and then Stover going to clear them out. Obviously, you see what we're trying to run with Sale over there to the right side of the field. We still do have a 6-man protection with the running back staying in, and then we have Schultz over there just sort of on a zig route that we can kind of come back to on that left side of the field. But obviously, we are trying to set up Christian Kirk. I mean, if they're going to give you Nico in the flats, we're going to take that every single time. That's kind of the design of the scheme as well. But again, man, trying to push the envelope down the field. We have all these receivers on that right side of the field, so we want to be able to use them. So here, trying to set up the corner route, and I see 5 blue jerseys standing around and 3 or 4 white jerseys surrounding the quarterback. So this is real life Texans football right here for sure. But again, man, Christian Kirk were able to hold on to the ball, a little bit more accurate ball from Stroud right there would have been nice. But you know what we're trying to set up? Trying to set up that zone beater. And then if they're going to give you the tight end underneath, we still have that to come back to as well. But I really like this play spot. Of course, I just like to have Sale plays, Sale concepts in my schemes. They're just really nice. Really simplifies the game for you. If they play the corner route, throw the flat. If they play the flat, throw the corner route. It's just really simplifies the game. Like here, I mean, you're going to see that corner route just opening wide up, and that's exactly what we're trying to dial up. Quick break here. Just want to remind you guys that if you are enjoying the video, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I think something like 75% of you guys that watch the videos regularly are not subscribed to the channel, so go on ahead and just make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you are enjoying. Then you'll be able to see whenever the newest stuff comes out. And I don't want to take away from the video for too long, so let's just get right back into it. So super solid play with the slot corner play. Now we're going to go to motion verts, shallow cross, and basically we're going to treat this as a mesh play. You see Nico Collins, he's on that auto motion. Obviously, I don't want him running that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put him on a drag or even a shallow cross, kind of gets him down the field a little bit more. I'm going to run mesh with him in the tight end. Schultz right there, Kirk kind of creating that levels concept. If you have a user over the middle of the field, they have to deal with the mesh and now an in-breaking route behind them. And then, of course, Stover and Mixon just trying to get down the field. So run us here. I mean, if Christian Kirk would have got off the line right there, just like a normal human being, he would have been wide open as soon as we snapped the ball. Here they do bring the safeties down, both of them. There you see them back both out. So it looks like we're going to be getting a man blitz. That is perfectly fine. We got that blocked up, and then we got Schultz. Oh my gosh, right there. I don't know. Not necessarily a lot of linebackers on the field, but we do have a linebacker in coverage right there. So take that as you will, but still super solid. And I just love mesh plays as well. This is kind of combining all my favorite stuff. We're running sail, we're running mesh, just super solid. But again, man, putting Nico on that shallow cross, letting this develop, Christian Kirk on the ball, and let's just see if we can try to set up some of this stuff over the middle one more time. Again, man, the mesh, Christian Kirk running that in route. Oh my goodness gracious. That's crazy right there. But against man coverage, we're going to take mesh every single time. We really, really like that, especially out of this bunch, this condensed formation. Just really, really tough to deal with. But I would love to hit Christian Kirk on, there you see, body. Oh man, you just throw the ball right to him. That's terrible. He wasn't even covered in Christian Kirk, and I just decided to throw the ball right to him. Next one we're going to look at is motion verts shallow cross, and all I'm going to do is put Nico Collins on a shallow cross route. Obviously, we're going to be running mesh underneath with him and Schultz. Christian Kirk kind of getting to that second level in behind the user if you were to kind of play that mesh. And then you have Stover and Mixon running down the field on a wheel route and a streak right there. We will take that, though. Oh, my God. Stover's just murdering guys down the field. Not exactly sure right there. But running mesh underneath, we are going to take those every single time if they're just going to give them to us. And that is actually the kicker Fairbairn as our quarterback. Not exactly sure how that happened. Went back to the play selection for like 2 seconds, and I guess the quarterback switched. So finally I have the right quarterback on the field. But just super solid play, man. Here we'll kind of take the running back out of the backfield. Another quick way that you can kind of see everybody pushing the zones down the field. Leaves the running back open really quick. But of course, like I said, man, like we keep saying it, we're trying to work this mesh, trying to work Christian Kirk. Boom, take that as well. Very, very nice. You can see him kind of runs to the out and then sort of breaks it in as well on that. So just really, really nice. Very simple play, very easy, very, very easy to read out. There you can see again. Kind of pushes those zones down the field. Running back open very, very quickly. Really, really nice pass play as well to add to this scheme. Next one we're going to go to is motion Salem Z shake. And all I'm going to do in this is take Nico Collins and I'm going to put him on a post route. So now you can see we have Schultz breaking sort of on that out route to the left side of the field with the tight end. Collins and Kirk running opposite ways. One breaking in, one breaking out. Stover coming across the middle of the field eventually on that angled in route. And then you have Joe Mixon just on like a check down type of route. And I mean, if they're going to give you Nico Collins down the field, we will take that, and we love that every single time. I do believe that is Robert Spillane on the field, so take that. But still, the idea is the idea, and we're trying to get guys open down the field just like that on the post route. And especially with Collins and Kirk kind of splitting both different ways, very, very tough to play leverage. Like here, last play you kind of saw us hit Nico on over the middle of the field. There you see we hit the outbreaker. Just makes it very tough for the opponent to play leverage if he wants to shade outside, shade inside. We have different routes to kind of beat that. And even Dalton Schultz over there is going to go on ahead and beat a corner in man coverage. It is very tough because you are going to see a corner a lot of times with that tight end. Either way, you're still going to be able to work it and get open. Here we'll take Joe Mixon out of the backfield. You kind of saw everything else down the field sort of cover up. So we'll take that. So Salem Z-Shake, though, super solid play and just very, very easy. You can kind of see Nico clear out there. And boom, we're going to hit Stover over the middle of the field using Nico and using the outbreaking route by the tight end over there on the left side of the field. Just sort of clears up all of that middle for Stover on that kind of an angled in route, but he does take a little bit longer to get to that middle of the field, which kind of works because it lets the zones clear out and allows him to be wide open. But they do give us a man look one more time. And of course, if they're going to give us a man look, we are going to burn that with a one-play touchdown. And it's just very, very tough to play these man looks out of these condensed formations, like we said. Because obviously there is a ton of space to break out over the middle of the field, but at the same time with all of these plays, I mean, this spot we're kind of attacking the sidelines, but the rest of these plays, we're attacking over the middle of the field. So it just makes it, you put your opponent in a really, really tough spot, and boom, you can just see. It takes so long to get over the middle of the field, your eyes can come back to it, and it's just wide open, especially whenever the user is there and just sort of vacates very quickly. You can imagine that being wide open. Just run it one more time, see what they give us. Oh my goodness, and we're just killing him with Nico Collins, man. Of course, he does drop that one, but we were just killing with that post route. Super duper nice. Last one I got is PA double post, and all I like to do on this one is just take the running back and put him on a post route, kind of over the middle of the field, so that's going to be Y, and then left on the D-pad, put him on a post, and you can just see, man, you know what we're trying to set up. Stover was wide open running down the field, trying to set that up. Of course, they're going to heat us up off the edge. And, of course, you can just block up the running back as well. You don't have to send them out on a route, if they are trying to heat you up down the field. Like, I guess we're going to have to. We're going to block the running back because they just keep sending a ridiculous amount of human beings at the quarterback. So we're just going to block up Mixon this time. Same kind of concept still applies, though. Running Christian Kirk and Schultz across each other. Stover on that angled post. And then you still have Nico Collins just sort of on that underneath route. And I guess you could block as many people as you want. They're just gonna send heat at you. And this is probably my least favorite Madden, maybe of all time. This game has been actually horrible, especially with all the server issues on MUT right now as well. Just mini rant, but this is literally one of the worst Maddens I have ever played in my entire life, and I've been playing since early aughts Madden. I'm talking about Donovan McNabb on the cover and whatnot. I remember Marshall Faulk being on the cover. So I've been playing Madden for a long time. Easily the worst one I've played. Just nothing works correctly, especially where we're at, man. EA makes literally $1 billion a year, and this is what we get. And I know a lot of people don't like to cry about the game because it feels like you are crying about a video game that doesn't really matter. But it's just completely ridiculous, man, that we can't get run blocking right. We can't get zones right. The menus don't function properly. There's just so many things wrong with this game. And unfortunately, as football fans, this is our only simulation type of game that we can go out and just play real 11-on-11 football. I mean, obviously, there's other stuff out there, maximum football and whatnot. But this is the only game we really have, and they just half-heartedly kind of go about their product. But of course, we're going to still make these videos, man. We love talking ball, love talking scheme, and this is the way that we can do it. But PA double post, man, we'll run it one more time. I know that was like a little mini rant at the end of the video. Put the running back on the post. Boom, we'll hit him really quick. And you can kind of see the issue there as well. Nico Collins coming back to the line of scrimmage on the curl route and putting the running back on that post route. But, I mean, if you're running into that as well, you can kind of space the defense even more. Again, man, you don't want to be a robot. You want to be able to attack what the defense, what your actual opponent that you're playing is presenting to. You want to be able to attack the stuff that you can. So putting Joe Mixon out to the flat, another option, kind of get those zones to... and he missed them. But kind of get those zones, space those zones out against zone coverage. Really good play, though. PA double post, we'll kind of put them on the flat again. Sort of space it out. Finally, we get zone coverage, but they're actually just going to just keep getting a guy off that left edge for some reason, I guess. But the scheme is the scheme. I think it's because he's lining up so wide, and the computer in this game is just, it's not going to do anything for you. I guess we could hit him with like a half slide. Let's get to the play. You have to go through about 19 steps just to get to the right thing. We'll do like a half slide, and we'll see if that can kind of... Nope, we did a half slide, and he's just going to run free off the edge anyway. We do complete the ball, but the scheme is the scheme. You can see we're trying to throw the ball down the field. We're trying to get guys open, creating leverage with this very, very, very condensed bunch set right here, trying to get those outbreakers, inbreakers, just attack the defense all over the field. But that is pretty much all I have for this one, guys. If you did enjoy, leave me a like, leave me a comment. I know we kind of went on a rant this video, but this game just pisses me off, man, and I'm sure it does the same for you guys. Especially now, man. Like, we're playing in April, we're playing in May, and the product is just not good, and it's never good. Obviously, I wish the EA would not have an exclusive license and we can have other games kind of coming into this market, but unfortunately, there's the way that things should be, and there's the way that things are. So that's kind of where we're at with this game, but I do appreciate you guys watching. Love the schemes, love talking ball and all that. So subscribe for that kind of stuff on the channel here. Trying to do some little different mini-series and whatnot. So appreciate you guys watching, commenting, all of that good stuff that you typically do. And yeah, I think that's it from me in this one. Appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you in the next one. Later.